Cormani. Right as I said, I like the young man and wish to see him do his best, he comes out with this statement. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for giving me this chance and opportunity to play in Boulder. I would like to thank all the CU staff members and most definitely give a special thanks to Coach Livingston for all the knowledge you've taught me in a short span of time. And a special thanks to the players. After all late night thoughts and great gathered ideas, I have decided to enter the transfer portal with 4 years of eligibility left. Thanks to the University of Boulder, Colorado, and all the fans. Wow. All right. He said a lot without saying anything. It's one thing to realize that you're not seeing eye to eye with a scheme, a staff member, a team in general, a coach even. I'm not quite sure that would be the case, though, because Cormani had every right to leave last year when he didn't play the first 6 games or whatever it was. He had every opportunity to leave. So to stick around, go through the offseason training, he's had his issues here and there where he hasn't been at some of the practices. So, something's been going on. We clearly know that. But it's just the fact that he stuck around for this long. So clearly, if it was that bad for a whole year where you played minor amounts of football, you could have just left. So what happened so suddenly that the milk soured so quickly? I'm very curious to know. With that being said, like I said, as far as, I did a video on this prior where I said I like the kid. Now, I'd love to see him do exactly what it is he wants to do. Now, that being said, it's kind of like you're building a resume, and now you're not giving yourself any references. No referrals, no letters of accommodation, no letters of recommendation. There's no one to go to bat for you because you just disrespected the entire coaching staff. And though you said you would like to thank all the CU staff members, the most definite one that you acknowledge was the newest coach to the staff. So that's clearly a shot at the rest of the staff, though you said thank you to all of them. And that surprises me because, he's a 5-star recruit, man. Let's be real. He doesn't necessarily need anybody to say, hey, he can play or he can't play. I think everybody saw him coming out of high school, knows what he's capable of. Everybody saw last year that he didn't do very much. So, any coach would be able to say, hey, come into my system, we'll make it happen, and you'll be fine. And believe that he would be. So maybe you don't necessarily need the reference, but, the coaching fraternity is smaller than people might think. Though there's several programs, though there's thousands of coaches and all of that, the reality is that 6 degrees of separation is real. You always hear about coaching trees and what branches come off of a certain coach. Well, there's a lot of interlinking going on. So, this wasn't his most graceful way to exit. It's the way he chose to do it. And it's what we have. So, again, I wish him the best, but I think he's going to have to go through a little bit of an attitude adjustment because coaches know each other. And he may go somewhere and, like I said, become a first-round draft pick. But Coach Prime has a lot of influence in different areas. And I'm not saying that he's perfect and, therefore, in Coach Prime we trust, like he's some god or the leader of a cult. I'm a fan. I'll acknowledge that. But that being said, no one's perfect. So, of course, he could have rubbed Cormani the wrong way, and Cormani has every right to leave. But somewhere down the line, you're going to meet someone who really likes Coach Prime, and they may be a decision maker in your process throughout this thing called life, and it may cost you. So you just want to be careful, man. So to all you youngsters out there that may be listening, just be careful how you interact with people. You have every right to leave. Just leave. It's okay. You're going to be fine 9 times out of 10. But you could have thanked him for giving you the opportunity. You thank God for giving you the chance and opportunity, which is beautiful. Ultimately, God worked through Coach Prime to bring you there, if that's what you're saying. And then to say that you thank all the staff, but most specifically the newest guy on campus, without thanking the head coach that put that staff together, it's clearly a shot, and it probably was an unnecessary shot. But again, teach his own. Wish the young man success. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Subscribe. And we're going to keep this train moving, man. But once again, Cormani McClain, Transfer Portal. And this is GD Sports Network. And we're out.